What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching another video. I've spent more than $15,000 in mods on my Audi S3 in the past 2 years of ownership, and we're gonna go over today whether it was worth it or not. I've gone through every stage possible with my car, from stock all the way to my hybrid setup right now that I'm running. And again, I've bought so many different parts, I've changed setups, I've done so much to this car that I can't even begin to explain how much fun the journey's been. But even though I've had a lot of fun building this car, it's been very costly as well. And a lot of people DM me asking me if it's worth building this car the way that I have. And that's a very subjective question because it really depends on the direction that you're trying to go when you're building your car. I took this car from stock and I went stage 1 with no mods. I did different intake setups. I did a downpipe. I went stage 2. 93, stage 2 E30. I've gone through many different tunes. I've gone through different TCU tunes on the car, trying to find the best setup that I could for this car. And along that journey of going through many different stages on the car, I've had a happy medium between spending money and enjoying the way the car drives. A lot of people ask me if it's more beneficial just to go to a hybrid setup and do all the fueling mods and basically just go from stock to making over 500 horsepower. And that really depends. And the reason why I say that is because I like to enjoy car in stages because you get a different amount of fun with every single stage that you go to. If I were to have gone from stock to a 500 something horsepower car in one shot, I would have gotten bored of the car so long ago. But the fact that I went from stock to stage 1 and had that fun, and then from stage 1 to stage 2 and have that fun, then doing an ethanol blend and having that fun, I switched my intake setups, I had that fun, getting wheels, switching my suspension setups. I did a lot of different things in between to keep the car fun and enjoy its driving capabilities every single time I got behind the wheel of it. So with the enjoyment that I got out of the car with every single stage, it made spending that kind of money on this car absolutely worth it. For anybody who doesn't know my setup right now, I'm running a Vortex XL from EQT. It's a hybrid turbo setup, and I have the CTS port injection kit, and I'm running a hybrid setup that's going to be making, hopefully when I dyno it, over 500 wheel horsepower. And just the setup alone to do all the fueling, the turbo, low pressure fuel pump, all of that stuff, it costs a lot of money, plus tuning. That's another big thing that people forget about. You have to tune for these specific mods that you have. And that was overall a lot of money. And spending that money on top of all the money that I originally spent, which is probably somewhere between like 8 and 9 grand, it's easy to hack up the price on the car super quickly if you're going to be going in stages. And that's the only thing that's going to be negative about doing it this way. Whereas if you were to do it in one shot, you're able to go from stock to this, you're probably spending only 7 to 8 grand with tuning, depending on labor if you do it yourself or you take it to a shop. But it'll be a lot cheaper to do it that way. But in my opinion, it will be a lot less fun because you'll get bored of the car a lot faster if you went that route instead of the route that I went in increments in stages. Besides doing all the performance mods, guys, I also changed up a lot of different things with aesthetics, like doing a carbon fiber front lip. I did carbon fiber mirrors. I did the carbon fiber little trunk lid, little spoiler in the rear, and I switched my wheel setup, so now I have 2 sets of wheels. So overall, things add up very quickly. Even if you're not doing performance mods and you're just doing cosmetic things, it adds up very quickly. Just in wheels alone, I probably have right now more than $3,000 from tires. Even though I got this setup extremely cheap, my last set that I still have, that was pretty expensive. Adding this on top of it, like you're looking around like $3,000 for just wheels. So things add up very quickly, guys, and that's something that you have to keep in mind. And let me give you a little rundown on everything else that I've done besides just the performance stuff and this. Suspension-wise, I have 034 springs. Before that, I had some adjustable ground control suspension, which didn't really work out well, but it is what it is. I have a 034 rear sway bar. So the main question is going to be, guys, if I were to do this again all over, would I have done it the same way, or would I have saved the money and just gone straight to a hybrid setup the way the car is now? And honestly, I would do it the same way because I like to enjoy my car in stages and increments. It basically lets you enjoy every mod individually. It lets you enjoy every power level by itself, and it gives you more enjoyment driving the car that way and experiencing every single mod that you do, every single stage and every single mod along the way. And that's what I enjoy doing with my cars. I like to do it stage by stage because I get to enjoy every second, every single mod that I do, and it's an enjoyment. If I were to go from one extreme to stock all the way to the way the car is right now, it takes the enjoyment out of it because I would have gotten bored of this car so long ago, and who knows, maybe I would have owned something else, maybe I would have done something even crazier like build the engine. I don't know where I would have been, but I feel like I would have been bored of this car a lot quicker. And right now, because the car is so fun and I still have so much to do, I'm not bored whatsoever. Am I getting used to the power now that I've been driving it for a little while, you know, since making my last videos? Yeah, I mean, it's still super fast, but do I want more? I guess we always want more power. But I'm gonna be getting this car on the dyno soon just to see how much it makes. But I wouldn't change anything about this car right now. I love the way it looks, from the wheels to just everything, guys. This car, in my opinion, just looks amazing, and I wouldn't change anything about it at the moment. We'll see what mods I do next, but I definitely recommend to just enjoy your car the way you want. Enjoy your car in one shot if you want to do it that way, or in stages like me if that's what you're into. $15,000 in mods. Was it worth it? Yes, at least for me. Watching this video, you might not think so, and you might think that it's stupid that I spent that much money going across so many different things, so many different setups to get to where I am today. But that's the enjoyment of cars for me. I like to change my setup when there's something better out there. If I want to experience something different, I'll do it from wheels, change my intake setup. There's so many different things that you could do with these cars to make you enjoy them a lot more every single day. And I'm glad I didn't go straight to this setup like I originally wanted to, because I did debate that years ago when I got it, but I said no, because I knew eventually I would end up to this point anyway, which I did. And I just feel like I said before in the video, it would have just taken the enjoyment out of the car for me. And spending that much money on this car, it was worth it, because at the end of the day, I love the car, it makes a lot of power, and we're gonna be doing a lot more to this car in the future. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.